But today we're going to show you a little bit about footwork placement, okay? Comes from boxing and a little bit of a scream as well. Okay, so first right here, when I'm standing, if I'm starting off and I start with a flat stance right here, okay? And I say step back, most people do this. They step back and put their feet in alignment. It's not what you want to do, unless maybe you're wanting to throw some sort of kick, okay? But as far as balance and everything, you want to keep, so if I'm here flat, when I step back, if I have this stick here, it should stay in line, okay? Step back until you're on the ball of your foot. If you drew that in the sand right here from where I am, okay, and you draw it to the ball of your foot, if you put that knee down, look at it, it's the exact same length, right? Yeah. That's the distance you want right there, okay? I want my knees both slightly turned in, and I don't want to be sitting on my heels, okay? I want to still slightly balance my spine, my head over my spine, all right? If I'm looking at here and I'm adjusting the height of how to stand, okay? So if I'm talking about the height, I look at where my shoulder line is, okay? So if you're here, look at where your shoulder line is, good. Leave your hand in this position, slide your foot back to that position, to the ball of foot, okay? Sink your eyes to where that hand is. That's where your eye line should be. So this is what you should be in a fighting stance. If I'm looking at where my knees are directed, see this line right here? They should be pointing at wherever I'm looking at delivering my power, okay? That doesn't mean we're pushing straight, because real power is not linear, that's strength. Big difference between strength and power, okay? Strength only has one line of motion, all right? Power requires that rotation, all right? I'm putting that strength out there, but with timing, speed, accuracy, rhythm, all of those things come in. When they make that point of impact, that's power. So you need that rotation. Let's talk a little bit of what you can do, okay? So when I'm in this position, saw my height, drop back down, I'm in, my hands are up, my elbows are in, okay? Not out here, don't do this A-frame crap. Elbows in, street boxing. Keep that, so they have to enter that center line to get through you, all right? So, as we're in here, if I'm looking, I'm gonna just do a slight footwork movement for you. When we're doing it, it's called crossing, going down the line in boxing, okay? So I'm gonna push off, go here, okay? I'm not gonna step to go over. I'm gonna push off. I'm lifting this foot first. I push off, I use that skip step. My back foot should be close to that step, and I should be angling right over that stick. My knee should be pivoting down that line, my target right over that stick, okay? If I had a slip rope going over this, this would be good too to get down under. From here, we go flat across. My weight is gonna transfer slightly to the ball of my left foot, and I'm gonna jump across. Boom, here, okay? My angle, my hips turn to be right over that stick, okay? Boom, turn. If I'm looking at this turn, let me bring you back over the stick in center, okay? I'm gonna be on the center line right here. So if you watch this center line going up through me right here, when I turn and I'm punching, my knee, this is why I'm wearing this. See this alignment right here? Shoulders turned in. When I turn, my opposite hip comes around. Okay, so as I'm turning, my opposite hip should be able to turn to be right over that line with my knee, this arm, the stripe coming down, right out that line. Okay? Pivot, stationary, work over that step, stay down. If you find that you can't get your hip into that line, okay, and you want to transfer into that center line, boom, right down, okay? Get that hip into that center line, boom, when you're coming through, okay? I don't know why I always say boom. Okay, good, very nice, good. All right, so you got a couple basics right there that you work on, all right? Even if I'm at the top of this stick, if I'm backing up, I push off on the 45. I'm going 45 back now. I step back, I push off, that's it. I'm still angling in here, flat across, boom, here. Back in, 45 back, good, flat across, good. Now if you see what I'm doing with my head here, let's go back across, let's start from center again. So from here, we're over the center of the stick, you're working those hip rotations, okay? Now, as you step here, you want to take that head off the line. I don't need to do a lot of this bobbing stuff right yet. But if I want to get control as I'm going, when I shift, I want to momentarily put my weight, my head over the foot that I'm moving, okay? So put your head over that foot. As I'm going, boom, my head goes in, then get back to your back foot, all right? If I'm going here, head goes over that back foot, back in, still staying over that back foot. So I'm ready to deliver my power. Don't leave your chin out. All right, I'm gonna transfer here. So we're gonna bring it over here. Same idea. We're starting off. And go. Get lift, get that air. Keep going. It's hard, huh? Because it digs so deep into the sand. That's super hard, huh? It's a good warm up. It's a good warm up.
Okay,
all right, let's go.
It's hard to get off the air, off the sand.